Yo, new day, new day. I am so tired and I cannot keep up this energy for more than I already have, which is about like 5 seconds. So let's bring it back down. I have missed a single day. Oh no, what a tragedy. I've been over at my friend's house. I say house, it's an apartment. I've been over at my friend's place to eat some banger grub. AKA a Black Angus steak that is like, it's one of those steaks that are supposed to get like fucking 50 hours or something in the microwave, not in the microwave, in just like relatively low heat, but still heat. So I brought out my sous-vide for like at 5 in the morning, because that was when I woke up, and I did some very horrible maths, and I realized, oh shit, I gotta get up, I gotta get going, and that failed miserably, because I gave it way too much time. I think I gave it like 14 hours, I think. Like, it was still good. It was still good. The thing is, I make the exact same piece of meat at work, like every single day, so I know the strats of like everything going on behind that exact piece of meat. So I just thought in my slumber that, yeah, okay, we give it 14 hours at work, 14 hours at 59 degrees. So let me do the exact same. I of course misplaced the degrees in on my sous vide at, again, 5 in the morning. My sous vide is apparently really fucking loud when I turn it on, so that probably bothered my roommates just a teeny weensy whiny bit. Except of course if they didn't even awaken from their slumber, but I would like to think that they did. And my specimen has been a curse on them. But yeah, you know, I bought that from like, it's from a goated website. It's what's it even called? I think it's just called Mr. Beef, which is a fucking awesome name, first of all. But it's just a website for like good quality, high quality meat. You can also get really low quality, but that's another thing, right? And that's just been our go-to for like this particular friend group. We just meet once in a while to just grub some grub, I guess. Mostly from this particular website. It's pretty awesome. They also have some sort of they have some Wagyu, right? But it's not all the Wagyu that they can actually sell, or like when they make portions, they like need to cut off like tiny weeny whiny bits. And they could sometimes they make like auctions and sell just a bunch of random scraps of Wagyu that they have. That is fucking awesome. If you don't know, Wagyu is the absolute highest peak of meat you can get. It's basically like the fat inside the like, how good your meat is based on the fat inside of the meat. And in Wagyu, there's so much of it, and it is placed like perfectly, and it's not like chewy fat, right? It's just intermuscular fat, I'm pretty sure it's called. And it's just goated, and with, of course, Wagyu, it also just tastes so much fucking better. Particularly with this, I think it's a cuvette steak, if that's even the name for it. It's not the best piece of meat at all. It's actually like one of the worst, one of the chewiest also. Not the greatest, doesn't taste the greatest, but I mean, we got it for a pretty low price, and it's like, it's the best quality brand of this really low quality meat. So we bought that online, and it arrived like Wednesday or something, and again, in my half-sleeping slumber, I fucked up everything, but it still turned out great. I still had I had the fucking label on, like it comes with a label inside it, which I I should have known because I handled these specifically every single day. But I guess that's the difference between making them in a specialized oven and in a sous vide where you can, it's surrounded by fucking water. But it turned out fine. Even though we were also, the reason why I fucked it up so much, or would have fucked up, the reason why we thought we fucked it up was mainly because of the amount of time I gave it. Because the amount of time you give something, in a sous vide, is basically equal to how tender it is, how easy it is to chew, pretty much. If it just melts immediately when on your tongue, that is the peak, right? And that's essentially, you can just sous vide something for 30 hours or something. I think you do that with not pulled pork, probably also pulled pork, but spare ribs. That's another thing you do that with. It just sits there for 30, 40, maybe even 50 hours. I can't even remember. But that's pretty goated. And the thing is, because this is a good quality of the bad quality meat, it should not, there's a difference between quality of the things that I bought and the things that my boss buys, because it's a business, he needs to make money somehow. So my boss's way of doing it is just buying the cheapest, shittiest piece of meat and trying to make something out of it. And granted, he does that fairly well. And yeah, I just gave it the exact same time, so we thought it was just gonna fall apart. And yeah, I guess that's not the worst, but it didn't. It turned out great. It turned out fine. Maybe a bit of microplastics in there, because again, I did it with the label inside it, because I didn't remember there was a label inside, and I wouldn't... Well, even if I did remember, I couldn't really do anything about it, because it's in the middle of the fucking night. I wouldn't... Is my controller on? Yeah, it reconnected for a second. Alright, shit, crud. But yeah, I do have, besides my sous vide, I have a, what's it even called? Like a vacuum packer? Is that a vacuum packer? I have some specialized bags for vacuuming, vacuum packing, food, and then a specialized thingamajig for the outsucking of air, pretty much. But that is even louder than the sous vide. The sous vide, I placed it on top of some oven mitts, so it wouldn't just rattle the entire fucking building. But yeah, at 5 in the morning to pull out a vacuum sucker, that was gonna get us a noise complaint. Granted, we have lived here and had plenty of chances to get noise complaints from our downstairs neighbors, and we haven't even gotten that. So maybe they wouldn't do anything about it. Maybe they're just scared of us. That is definitely a possibility. We have an ongoing bit of if they even exist or not, but I regret to inform you of this, but I have, just a couple days ago, I did meet one of them, or what I assumed to be one of them, just going down the stairs, because I was going up the stairs. I'm beginning to take the stairs, especially upwards, because we live on the fucking 4th floor, so that's the only amount of exercise I get. Of course my job is standing up for 8 hours a day, but still I'm getting chubbier and chubbier, and that is not the greatest feeling in the world. So I'm trying to very minimally work on that, and that has not helped with the fact that, first of all, I have a meeting with the boys of over some food. We just eat a bunch of grub, and that today, the day I'm recording, we slept over at his place. I just slept on the couch, right? It was It's a fucking small couch, but I made room somehow. Used my fucking plastic bag. It wasn't a plastic bag. I live as a king. It was a, what's it called? Styrofoam bag? It's not styrofoam. What am I talking about? A good bag. I used a bag for my. So anyway, time skip to the next day, aka today. So we're sitting here wondering, okay, where do? Oh shit! I need to go buy shit because it's really cheap because the local store has a birthday going on. Shit! I need to do that like probably right after this. Maybe after dinner. I'm not gonna be able to eat dinner because I've been eating a beast burger ×2. We looked at we needed something to eat because we were hungry as shit when we woke up. And we spotted I don't even remember what it's called, like a Willy Beast or something? Something cringe like that, but it was pretty fucking good. It just had that, like, American vibe. American industrial vibe? American bar vibe. I don't really know what vibe it had, but it was pretty great. And they had the fattest burgers imaginable. Initially we all thought like, yeah, we're gonna get the biggest, fattest, and greatest named burger of them all. What's it even called? I can't remember. I remember I had a beast burger. Because I realized that the burger we were gonna get and that had the goated name and just looked great. We saw some reviews on TikTok of it before we even went there. We were not even supposed to go there, but we just saw it on the way to the other place we were going, so, like, why not? But it was only when I looked at the menu that I realized, oh, there's, like, the sauce on this, like, it was a burger drenched in sauce, right, which is, that's goated, I'm not complaining about that, but the sauce itself was a cheese sauce, like the pepper and cheese sauce, which is already weird. It's Madagascan cheese, pepper cheese sauce. We didn't really make a final decision whether it was like Madagascan pepper or Madagascan pepper cheese sauce, because it was just the way it was written. It was kind of confusing, but yeah, we didn't have a conclusion. But, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get trapped here unless I do something. But yeah, for your information, I fucking despise anything with cheese in it. And I cannot tell you how many times I've had the conversation of, oh, how about, like, cheese on pizza? Melted cheese is not the same at all. What about, like, you know, just, like, name any other fucking version of cheese and it's just as bad, if not worse. I need to heal so I don't forget at Sisters. I've just been forgetting to heal at the Sisters battles recently, and it's been I've been struggling way harder at Sisters than I used to because of that one thing. I don't know, I've just been too busy yapping, I guess. But yeah, I only realized that it was basically just a cheese sauce. It was also really fucking thick, but it had like 200-gram beef. It was supposed to be two 200-gram beefs and then some pulled pork on top of that, but apparently it was too big, so they only made it, you know, one beef and some pulled pork, and then, I mean, it still looked fucking great. But the thing I got was without pulled pork. It was just two beef. It was something goofy where you can upgrade it from like one beef, two beef, three beef. What is beef in plural? Boofs? Yeah, sure. I sound like a fucking child. What is the plural of beef? God damn. Uh-oh, that was my mistake. Okay, well, shit, I fumbled. Please do the thing. Yeah, okay, well, that works. Okay. So, yeah, I just ended up doing the beast burger. It irritates me to no end that I cannot remember the name of the original one we were going for, and that my two broskies got. But it was a hefty fucking meal, and we were all such fucking fatties afterwards, and we just went back to his apartment and went back to sleep pretty much. Like, we woke up, walked straight up walked to the place, took the bus home for some reason, and then we went to sleep. We bought an energy drink because again we are fat. Oh my god, god damn. Okay, the onslaught is over. But yeah, we took the bus home for some reason. I don't know. We didn't want to burn those precious calories that we have just consumed. And we just went to sleep. I couldn't sleep because it was in the middle of the fucking day, but I mean, there's a reason I'm tired right now, right? And we woke up, yapped a little, watched like half an episode of some random episodes of The Simpsons. I've never watched The Simpsons before because I am a proud European. And let me tell you, I'm not really interested in watching anymore. This was the fucking worst. It was just a really boring episode about, you know, our boy Homer really wanting to see some tortoise at the zoo. Also, it had some weird bit at the start where, like, okay, we have some DIY bookshelves around the area. How can we fix this if like somebody puts a Berserk book on there for children to just grab? And Homer, being the genius he is, says, okay, yeah, why don't we just gather them all and place them in one place? And then you zoom out and you see that he's already in the library. Haha, very funny. And that's the whole thing. It was fucking terrible. And absolutely nothing happens the rest of the episode. Then it just cuts to, like, okay, I guess the connection is Homer wants to fucking prove that he is smarter than animals, and then he goes to the zoo, and of course the hyenas laugh at him because that's what they do, and like, oh no, that's just how they sound, that's just a thing they do, and then he looks behind him and the rhinos also laugh at him, and like, you know, dumb shit like that. I just lost 4 blood hearts to Marmu. God, I hate Marmu. So yeah, not very interested in watching anymore. That kinda sucks, but that's how shit goes. Yeah. I don't know, we just wanted to watch something while just dozing off, and apparently that, I mean, I guess it worked. But we turned it off like half an episode in, and then we just went to sleep for an hour, and then we drove home. Our friend lives in another city, and that's also why. I don't know. I didn't know where the fuck we were going when we either went to or tried to get home from the restaurant. I don't know, man. It was also kind of goofy at the restaurant because we were we did our order like 2 minutes after they opened. Good game. So that's kind of goofy, but hey, we are paying customers, so they cannot laugh at us. We were standing outside just waiting for them to open because we spotted the shop or the restaurant like, I think 5 minutes before they opened, so we just kind of awkwardly stood there. Even though we could clearly see people inside could clearly see us. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, I fumbled. It's rough saying that this was not a bad Galleon fight. This was horrible still. I think Galleon is beginning to edge out Gorb as my least favorite. But I still, god, I hate Gorb though. Ooh, that is scary. Okay, I did the wrong thing. Oh well. But yeah, burger, absolutely fucking delicious. We just went home. We also watched some, we watched the trailer for the, what's it, the Deadpool Wolverine movie that's coming out? I don't know, my dad really wants me to watch it with him, but now that I've seen the trailer, I could not be more disinterested in watching it. Like, sure, the concept of it, I think I've also heard some TikTok audios of somewhere in the movie, but I mean, from what I can tell from the trailer, it just seems like a desperate cash grab, and like a really, excuse me, a really bad comedy. And that just doesn't fit with the vibe that I've been expecting of this movie whatsoever. So that's kind of disappointing, and I have no desire to keep watching. That's the kind of effect Disney Plus have, I guess. Yeah, shucks. Obama, Finder. Yeah, preach, brother. Shio is back to being my bro. We had a rough little patch there for a couple days, but we're good again now that I've finally gotten past Collector once again. It still feels weird that Collector is actually a boss that I have to, I can actually beat him now. It's just a matter of how much do I concentrate on that fight, and how much do I just want to continue my yapping session. Uh-oh. So that is kind of goofy, but I mean, I can get past him. It's not really too hard if I just try. Well, I guess that's the moral of this entire, like, 600 something days I've been doing this. I've also I saw on Reddit some fucking guy say, yeah, I'm gonna start this exact run, the exact run I'm doing, and I don't know if he saw me or my rival, or if he was inspired by us, but it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna take credit for it, but I want to take credit for it. I just lost two fucking, oh my god, I hate Elderu. He's just an old annoying guy. God damn. Well, that's one less chance to win against Collector. Oh well. Maybe I should shut the fuck up when I actually get to Collector. See if my statement holds true, or if I'm just lying about being able to beat him. Oh, great damage. I have been able to beat him in the past fairly well. And then I got to God Tamer, and then I went on continuing my yapping, and then I failed. I failed miserably. Oh my god. Same, Elderu, same. Hello, mister. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and just sit here. Sit here in silence while I die, probably. Probably not gonna make a difference, but I can hope. Oh man. He hasn't sent out any aspids yet. Okay, well that was the first one. Okay, great damage actually. Uh-oh. Okay, weird, but I'll take it. What the hell, man? That's not something you can just do, man. Okay, well, shit. As soon as you started fucking rolling again. I barely fought Collector. I just fought all of his goons. That fucking sucked. Well, myth has been busted. I'm just not good. That's the conclusion. Alright, great. Well, I'll see you later tonight when I have the energy for another one. I have a day to catch up on after all. Yeah, over and out. See ya.